Kaya.
Welcome to another episode of Crazy Kaya. In this episode, I, Kaya Tan, the king of coffee shops, the master of roti kaya, will teach you how to order coffee in Singapore like an auntie. For coffee experts out there who hasn't been to Singapore, I tell you first, ordering coffee in Singapore is different from ordering coffee in Starbucks. Even the coffee is spelled correctly as K-O-P-I. If you go to Singapore coffee shop and order coffee like you do in Starbucks, this is what will happen. Excuse me, my lady. Would you be kind enough to serve this gentleman a cup of flat white, please?
Walao, simi flat white lah. All coffee here brown one lah. You want white coffee, go Ipoh lah. No white coffee here.
You see what I mean? Okay, let's get started. We start off with the simplest type of coffee. A cup of basic coffee, which we call just kopi. In it, you will get a cup of hot coffee with 2 tablespoons of sweet condensed milk stirred in it.
Wait, if there's coffee and there's sweet condensed milk, how can it be basic?
Basic as in it's the most common one lah.
Then it's not basic. You should say the most common cup of coffee.
Well, I'm not sure if it's common. It's more like the most standard cup.
So then you should say it's a standard cup of coffee. Please don't confuse the audience.
Okay. It's the most common cup of basic standard coffee. Okay? Now, back to the main topic. If you want to have more sweet condensed milk, you add the word ka dai after the word kopi. Ka dai means more sweet in the Hock Chew dialect. So to order a cup of coffee with extra condensed milk, you would say kopi ka dai. Similarly, to have less sweet condensed milk, you add the word siu dai to the end. Siu dai means less sweet in the same Hock Chew dialect. Following me? Good. If you want a stronger or thicker coffee, you add the word gao at the end. Gao means thick in the Hokkien dialect. Similarly, to have a weaker or thinner cup of coffee, add the word po. Po means thin in Hokkien. So it's kopi gao or kopi po, depending on your taste.
Kopi po is so hard to pronounce. Kopi po, kopi po. Why can't they just call it kopo?
I don't know. I didn't make this up, okay? Next, if you don't want any condensed milk and just want black coffee with sugar, you add the word o at the end, like kopi o.
Oh, like Coke Zero.
Yes, the o here means black in the Hokkien dialect.
So Coke Zero was invented by Hokkien people?
I have no idea. Probably not. Moving on. If you don't want the condensed milk but don't want black coffee and want something more atas or expensive, then you add the word C at the end. Kopi C will get you a cup of coffee with evaporated milk. Evaporated milk is unsweetened condensed milk. C means fresh in the Hainanese dialect.
Wait, Daddy, Kopi C is less sweet than coffee, but it's more expensive than coffee? So they charge you more for less ingredients?
Yes, happens all the time. It's like sometimes your little cute Nike kids shoes can be more expensive than my big adult ones. Okay, last few ones. If you just want coffee without anything else, nothing, zero, then you say kopi kosong. Kosong means empty in Malay.
Just coffee powder? Do you get hot water?
Yes, of course with water.
So it's not just coffee. You must say coffee and water.
But water is obvious.
But not for me.
Anyway, here's my favorite one, especially in this hot weather in Singapore. Kopi peng. Peng means ice in Cantonese. And kopi peng is a nice cup of iced coffee. So you got it all? No? Well, here's a few examples to help you remember. If you want a cup of coffee with extra condensed milk, you say kopi ka dai. If you want a cup of weak or thin coffee with condensed milk, you say kopi po. Simple enough? Here's a few more. If you want a cup of black coffee with less sugar and ice but without condensed milk, you say kopi o peng siu dai. If you want a cup of strong or thick coffee with less condensed milk with ice, you say kopi gao ka dai peng. Too complicated? Told you it's not like ordering at Starbucks. Here's one final tip to help you all. If you see someone with a nice cup of coffee and you're not sure how to order it, you say, "Copy that guy there." That's all. Congratulations. You are all auntie now. Thank you for joining us. If you want to learn to do more auntie things, please subscribe or like us. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Crazy Food Club. Yummy!